Ministers was expected to get underway in Gaborone in Botswana today, discussing Zimbabwe, and live for us there is Mzwandile Mbeje, our correspondent. Mzwai, given the uncertainty in Harare and Zimbabwe itself, what are these ministers hoping to achieve in Gaborone?
Francis, we understand that the meeting of the SADC Troika here in Gaborone is about to conclude. The foreign ministers have been meeting for more than an hour discussing this issue of Zimbabwe. What we gather, Francis, is that there is a possibility that these ministers will recommend to the heads of state, particularly the chairperson of SADC, President Zuma, that there be an extraordinary summit, possibly on Sunday, to discuss this matter. You remember, the ministers here can only discuss and recommend the issues. They can't really come to a final determination because that is the job of the heads of state. So they would recommend to the heads of state, and the heads of state will take a final decision. So we understand that as they are concluding the meeting, they are preparing the final text of their meeting. They will recommend that there be an extraordinary summit, because there is that understanding that whatever sort of negotiations that are being undertaken in Zimbabwe, there is no possibility of soldiers retreating. Because if, for example, soldiers were to then give in to say, all right, we go back to civilian rule, they will fear for their lives. They would rather do that to someone perhaps who they trust. So that is why there are these frenzied talks all over to say, maybe let's find a compromise. And Francis, the other thing that we gather may come out from the statement is that the SADC wants to make sure that it comes out very clear in its condemnation of coups, because if they allow in whatever form or shape the change of government unconstitutionally, that may set a very bad precedent.
All right, thank you very much, Mzwandile Mbeje, our SABC reporter, live in Gaborone, and we'll bring you the outcome of that meeting of ministers from across the Southern African Development Community. Troika was set up on Zimbabwe specifically. We take a short break.